evening. It's Sunday, fun day, and we are live in the alley with Billy Jasinski and Josh Savali. Let's go, Buffalo! It's Sunday afternoon, we're in the alley. Girls, boys, and bills at Little McGill's little rally. Prognostication, Larry Joe. We're so glad you're here alive in the alley. Oh, go Bills! Woo!
The playoffs and whatnot!
Here we are.
The playoffs and whatnot!
This and that.
How do you switch the screen? Oh!
Whoa.
Whoa!
What are we doing here?
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, we usually don't have a show at this time
No! And on this day. Or at this time.
of the year.
Ever.
It's the most wonderful time.
of the... Hi, everybody.
Boy. Okay.
To live.
In the alley!
Playoff edition! Playoffs?
Boy, could I go for a pizza right now?
You could?
Yeah, but let's do the show.
Oh, okay.
So hungry.
Man.
So what do you got today? Who we playing?
The Bills are on the road in wild card weekend against the Houston Texans.
Oh. What do you know about them?
I don't even know what the hell a Texan is, other than too tall. I don't know many other Texans.
Yeah, it's the Toro is their
Emblem? Logo?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Did they just pull that out of a hat?
They out of a Toro.
We're looking at you, many Houston Texans fans that watch the show.
There's one in town. He's got it on the back of his truck.
No.
Yeah, screw
He's,
that
he's
guy.
a liar anyway.
He's a Texans fan. He
Well,
sucks.
Yeah. I don't know. We're sitting here. We are wild card weekend, 10-6 season for the Bills.
Not
Last
bad.
week really didn't matter. I mean, it could have mattered. Well, we won't get to that. But we're fine. We're in the playoffs, and it doesn't feel like the playoffs did 2 years ago, where we kind of snuck in by the wits of another quarterback or whatnot.
That was fun, though.
It was a lot of fun, but this is like a confidence year. This
Yeah.
is like we're actually here. The Bills are here, by their
win.
own virtue. Yeah, to win,
They're to win.
to go on.
We were there just for fun last time.
Yeah, it was. It was luck, and it was, we were playing Jacksonville, and they almost made it to the Super Bowl that year. So we
Yeah.
lost to an almost Super Bowl team.
And they were almost won 5 games this year, too, didn't
Yeah,
they?
No, I think they did win 5.
They might have.
They had Minshew at quarterback.
And they
Minshew,
kept
too.
Doug Marrone.
Yeah, which blows my mind. We didn't keep him. In fact, he knew that we didn't want him. He left himself.
On New Year's Eve.
I remember.
On New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous if you ask me.
Well, you know what? They're not doing so well.
Hey, nice outfit, Josh. Missy, thanks for watching.
Thanks, Missy.
We wish you were here. We wish P. Wheels was here too, but he's too good for us.
I got this nice outfit from Janet's mom.
Carol?
Thank you, Carol.
What, and look at that thing. Is it comfortable?
It's a couch cozy. It's very comfortable.
Look at that thing. And we are here for comfort, not style, obviously. Nothing to do with style on this show.
No, comfort and
Nothing at all.
Comfort and style.
Just like the Bills. They're there in style. They are. In a good way.
Yeah, whatever, man. I don't know. So if you would like one of these, you can call 716. I'm just kidding.
Don't call Janet's mom.
If you do, call her after midnight. She loves that.
But if you call her anything, don't call her late for dinner. That's the worst joke I got.
Yeah. We'll work on those for next show.
Oh.
We got another one coming next week
Hopefully.
when we win.
Yep. Speaking of winning, we got to do one thing first, and that's beat the Texans.
Yeah. I think there's one guy we can talk to about this because he knows about winning. His team won last week.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they beat the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, that must have been Jimmer's team, the New York Jets.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Jimmer, we love you, not your team. Good win last. Well, you won last
Yeah,
week. I won't call it good. I'll call it a win.
It was what it was. I mean, you only scored a couple of points against the Bills' 8 stringers and 1 wide receiver playing cornerback, so whatever.
That's pretty good.
But you know what? This week he's here to give us to delve out about the Texans.
Boo!
Boo! We're not booing Jimmer.
Keep it down. We're trying to do a show.
We're not booing Jimmer either. We're booing the Texans. And here to tell us about those Houston Texans is Jimmer.
Jives with Jimmer.
We will. One day we'll get that right. We're just bad at it. We're practicing all season. Hi, Jimmer.
Hi, guys. First of all, appreciate the love on the Jets' victory last week.
Well, it wasn't meaningful or anything.
Well, Houston comes in this week coming off a loss also. Like the Bills, they had their playoff position already locked up at kickoff time last week. So they went out, rested their starters, played Tennessee, ended up losing, didn't make a difference. Houston comes in with a record of 10-6, having won the AFC South for the 4th time in the past 5 years. Looking them over, reviewing all their stats this year, I'm kind of at a loss at how they did it. We're going to start by looking at their offense. Offensively, names come to mind: quarterback Deshaun Watson, 1,000-yard running back Carlos Hyde, and DeAndre Hopkins, who more than likely was the first receiver taken in your fantasy draft. He finished with 1,165 yards receiving this year and 7 touchdowns.
Only 7?
Only 7. But with that firepower, overall, they only finished 13th in the league in total offense.
13th, and they had 10-6. I mean, was the division bad? I mean, how did they kind of? Well, they had the Colts.
Division bad.
The
Colts, Jaguars, Titans.
Now the Titans made the playoffs, so it's not like that's a huge walk.
That was kind of a late season run. The only time that the Titans played the Texans was that last game when the Texans rested their starters.
Right.
Bills are getting kind of a good break today. Absent from Houston's offense is wide receiver Will Fuller.
You don't say.
Is that for sure?
All week long, it was scheduled to be a game-time decision. As of 2 o'clock, it was expected that he won't play.
We heard he was out in the practice field.
Ah, that could change things.
That's what we heard on the way here.
From our source.
Is your source trustworthy?
I don't know. It's the radio.
Okay.
Right here.
Well, there's a big
Radio.
difference for Houston when he plays, when he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
When he plays, they average 296 yards of offense per game, 26.5 points per game, and their record is 8-3.
What about when he doesn't play?
When he doesn't play, he missed 5 games this season. Their yards per game dropped to 153, points dropped to 19 points per game, and they had a record of 2-3.
That's good news for Bills fans if he's out.
If he's out, yes. Bills have to watch out for the long ball. Houston tied for the league with most completions of 20 yards or more with 15. Got to be wary of that. If Fuller's not playing, they can spread more coverage over to DeAndre Hopkins.
Well, you know what? I want to know if you give me some more information on their quarterback, because he's kind of a wascally wabbit himself, Deshaun Watson.
He's elusive, however, he gets sacked quite often. Their offensive line, not the best in the league. They have increased or improved, let's say that, by over 30% of their sack total from last year to this. Sacks allowed.
But it's still quite a bit.
Right, quite a bit. Now we switch over to their defense.
Ugh.
Defense ranks 22nd overall, which is the worst of the 12 teams in this year's playoff field. They allow they allow an average of 388 offensive yards per game, ranking them 28th in the league. They allow 270 yards passing per game, which ranks them 30th in the league.
Which is interesting because it's not like the Bills have like this awesome, crazy passing attack. The Bills average right around 200 passing yards a game, but they also ended the season playing 6 of the top defenses of the top 10 defenses in the NFL.
Correct.
Now they're going to go kind of like a step below what they were playing.
Their past 4 games, the Bills played, defense is ranked no lower than 7th.
Ooh, I'm good.
Texans defense also allows a third down successful rate of opposing offenses of 45.8, which is the worst in the league.
Wow.
Man.
And almost 50% of the time, teams are converting on them.
They've also allowed 33 touchdown passes against them. Once again, worst of the 12 teams in the playoff field, ranking them also 28th in the league.
How did they get there? I don't know. It's weird. That's a weird.
Smoke and mirrors must be.
Yeah, the fact that they won, they were 10-6, and yet defensively, for the most part, you look at the other teams in the playoffs, the Ravens, all across the board, the Ravens, Niners, Patriots, Bills, Titans, even who have a pretty good defense.
Top 10 defenses.
All of them. I mean, they're the 12 teams in the playoffs. Those are pretty much the top 10 defenses in the NFL. Even the Eagles are up there, and yet the Texans are that low, and were able to get in.
They were able to get that. They were able to get in that low of a defense. However, they have proven they can beat upper echelon teams. They have a victory against the Patriots this year. They have a victory at Kansas City this year.
Ooh, that's a big one.
But they've proven they can have a couple clunkers too, because they also lost to the Panthers and they lost to Denver.
And we beat Denver. They didn't just lose to Denver. They got walloped
shellacked
by Denver.
yes.
And that was like the Texans were in the middle of it was the third to last week of the season?
Something like that.
I mean, there was no reason for them to give up on anything, and they got just pounded.
Yes, they did.
Good.
Bolstering their defense, though, is the return of three-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year,
Josh
J.J. Watt.
Oh, J.J. Watt.
Oh,
Sorry.
little JJ.
Little J.J. He has been out since October with a torn pectoral muscle, just activated this week.
Can you point to the pectoral on your body,
That
please?
would be your chest.
Gotcha. Just in case viewers at home were unsure, I was unsure.
That's all right.
I thought he was going to get up and turn around and point at something else. That's the wrong pectoral muscle.
Apparently.
Go on, please.
Gotta wonder if he's been off since October, what type of game shape will he be in?
Poopy.
Is he just going to be a situational edge rusher, or are they going to play him the full game and he might get worn down over time?
They said all morning they were saying that expect J.J. Watt to play more snaps than you think he would. He's not going to be situational. He's going to go full speed. And honestly, I think that's the worst thing you could do with him. A guy coming back 2 months early, scheduled from an injury like that. I mean, one wrong move or one wrong dip, and he's going on adrenaline, and his arm might fall off.
I don't know about fall off, but it could hinder his progress from recovering for it and even take him out further going into next season.
That's where I was going with the whole arm falling off thing, in case you were wondering.
Now, going into the playoffs, neither team getting much love from the national press.
No?
They released the odds when the playoff field was set of the chances of get to the Super Bowl.
Oh, boy.
Houston was given a 1% chance.
Oh, hey, all right. Go on.
Bills were given less than 1%.
Is that
bad.
bad?
That's kind of bad. Trend to watch for today.
Uh-huh.
Quarterbacks making their first playoff start in Wild Card Weekend since 2002 are 8-28.
Such as Josh Allen today.
Such as Josh Allen today.
That sounds like a Bills winning score of 28-8, but go on.
Don't see that happening.
Oh,
Don't see it.
no!
No. Let me finish.
Oh.
I don't see the trend continuing.
Oh. I jumped the gun.
You jumped the gun
That's a
there.
Houston, that's a Texas thing.
Yeah.
Jumping the gun.
Just to start firing.
Yeah.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Houston is going to get their scores. Mm-hmm. However, they're going to go in, horns up, gloves on, kind of difficult.
Uh-huh.
Just like my shirt, horns down once it's over.
Uh-huh.
Buffalo 27, Houston 23.
That's truth.
And Jimmer, just in case by some miracle of God, this is the last time we see you this season, we want to thank you very much. But we know that won't happen.
I think we'll be
here
back
next week.
here next week.
I like the feeling that you're protruding.
We
there.
have 3 weeks left after this.
Yeah, you got a lot of show to do. Thanks, Jimmer.
Drives with Jimmer. He knows what's going on.
Real quick, we have to address a comment posted by one Pat Wheeler.
The Wheeler.
He wants to know how many QB rushing TDs in the game today, combined. I guess. Three?
3.
So Josh Allen is going to have 3 and Deshaun Watson's going to have none?
Oh, yeah, wow. Josh is going to have 4. Deshaun Watson, -1.
Safety.
So that's 3. 4 plus 1, negative stuff.
Carry the 1?
We're almost there.
We're getting there.
Yep, 3.
You know what? Speaking of 3, I got 3 questions for you. In fact, you know what? I don't have 3 questions for you, but I know someone who does.
Who?
The valiant return of Q&A.
With double A?
He's back, everybody. We know you've been missing him, but here he is, back in the area, back to say hi.
Hello.
Double A, what's happening? How was your holiday?
Oh, it was wonderful. I missed the show. I wish.
Double A, can we come back to you?
Sure.
We're gonna have.
Let's do
Listen,
it.
we have an emergency, Aaron.
All right.
We have an emergency. Josh,
I was saying earlier, I would love some pizza.
you would?
Yeah.
What kind of pizza?
From Lita's, of course.
Oh!
We have that for you boys.
What's
Hop
going
down
on
right here.
here?
Get right here. Here's the screen. Put your face right. Hey!
You ready for a game or something?
Hell yeah. No, we just do this.
Come on now.
This is just the usual thing.
Very good. Well, hey guys, I hope you are hungry. I hope everybody is. I've got a full shop of people and pizza.
Hey, thank you
So,
very much.
Thank you guys. Enjoy.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
man.
Lita's Pizza. Hey.
Lita's Pizza.
Let's give it up for Manswag Leaders Pizza. 679-1959. They're going to be open up late night soon. They have the best breadsticks in town.
And pizza.
And
wings.
pizza and wings. Thank you very much, everybody. Be sure to check them out. Right down the street over off of
We're in the
that
back
side
parking
street.
lot
Oh,
over
that
there.
place.
You know, Canada Way. I knew it. I was
Yeah.
getting there. Canada Way Street in Fredonia. Check them out once again, 679-1959. Pizza and wings. They're, like you said, they're slamming today. Get your order in for the game, for tonight's
You get it
game.
for halftime, whatever.
Whatever you need. Thank you very much. That was awesome, wasn't
Thank
it?
you, Matt.
Give him another hand, Josh.
Matt Flake.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Are they warm now?
Jimmer, you want to take this for a
Sure.
second?
All right.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of questions, I got 3 of them for you.
Me?
No! Double A's got 3 of them for us.
Wait,
Let's
he's
go
back?
Yeah, he's back already.
Goodness.
All right.
I feel like I just saw you.
I can't believe that I have a sponsor for my segment. That's great.
Oh, that was for the.
Oh, I don't get paid? Oh, all right.
Yeah, you get. Don't
You
fool
get
people.
chicken wing. We'll give you chicken wing.
All right.
So, Aaron, first
I'll
of all,
take one.
how
I'll
were your
take one.
holidays?
It was very
it's
nice.
Great
Thank
to
you.
see you again.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you're here with us and not anybody
I
else.
missed asking questions because asking questions to a 4-year-old is a lot different.
Well, can't be much different.
No, all right, you're
They
right.
get
It's
better
not very
answers.
different.
More intelligent answers. What do you
Well-
got for us today?
We might as well do a little recap of the year. So I'm going to ask you what your favorite play of the year has been so
That
far.
son of a bitch. Sorry, I had them written down, all my favorite plays. I'm not kidding. All my favorite plays of the season are right here. Why don't you go first, Josh?
I will have to say. Why don't you go first, Billy?
You're going to piggyback off of mine, aren't you? My favorite play of the season, there's many options. You know, the onside kick return for a touchdown, the Trey White interception against Miami to just seal it up in a game that we should have blown them out in anyway, but it was still fun.
Yep.
My favorite play of the year is the Josh Allen to Cole Beasley touchdown, the first score the Bills had in the Dallas game.
Oh, yeah.
Where, now granted, earlier in the game, you know, 2 drives earlier, he had that play where he threw him open, and it was awesome.
Yep.
But that touchdown play, Allen shifts to the right a little bit. Beasley does a little wiggle and comes right to the center of the field.
It was a great
Allen
route.
makes a great throw on a great route.
Yeah.
Beasley scores in Dallas, his
fun.
former team.
Yep.
And that right there, it didn't solidify the game at all for me, but it jump-started that game, and that was
Definitely.
such a big deal. It was so much fun. That, for me, was the Bills' play of the year in the regular season. Josh?
My play of the year.
Yep.
You said favorite play.
Yep.
I'm going to give the best, most important play.
Okay.
We spoke about this earlier.
Yeah.
Josh Allen to John Brown, game 1.
Okay.
The Jets game.
We were down 16-0.
Yep.
That was a pretty big comeback.
Yeah.
If we lose that game, I don't think we're playing today.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And that's
Yeah.
the first
So I
game of the
think-
year. Yeah.
That's a big
Yeah. I agree.
play.
A kickstart to the season, if you will.
We completed
Mine-
the comeback. We're still playing.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Mine comes from the same game as you. It's Josh Allen 4th down,
Right.
picks the ball up, and runs 3 dudes over.
forgot about
Just
That guy on
trucks
his
them.
back,
Just
too.
trucks him.
I
Just-
forgot
and
about
picks up the
that
first
one.
down. That is Josh Allen, like to a T. It's like everything you want your guy to be, and
Yeah.
like that play, it still gets me pumped up. I got goosebumps just talking about it.
Right,
I love
and then
that play.
And the play after that
Yeah.
was the trick play
Yep.
where John Brown throws the touchdown to a wide open Singletary. All that was set up by that exact
Touchdown,
play that
John
you're
Brown.
talking
Yep.
about. And that you're right. I completely agree with you. That was the Josh Allen moment.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, second question. I would like to know what your favorite playoff game for the Bills for you.
Oh, good Lord. I'm going to do some deep digging here.
Yep.
For what I can remember kind of stuff?
Sure.
Or what I've seen?
I just
You know what?
I just want your favorite game. You don't have to
the,
pick out a
Bill-
player.
the comeback game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only game
That's-
being older that I've watched, been able to watch multiple times,
Yep.
where I could never get more excited. I can't believe even being there, watching it, listening to it at the listening to it at the time because you weren't watching it.
Yeah.
Was just I can watch it now and like go back to the Goosebumps thing. It's like you had your backup quarterback in,
Yeah.
you're down, 34-3 or
3,
whatever the
yeah.
hell the score was.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. You can watch that whole second half of that football game now and just be like, wow, that's amazing. And
Yep.
to me, that's it for me. And I don't have much to go off of
Right.
for it.
Right.
Obviously, if the Music City Miracle never happened, I
Yeah.
mean, we might have more to talk about.
Yeah.
But for me, it's Bills Oilers, just from what I've seen over the last 20 years of watching it over and
I
over
remember
again.
I watched that game on, little tiny TV with rabbit ears
Yeah.
through snow because we were in
Can you
Rochester.
imagine this guy with rabbit ears?
Oh,
a
it's
football game?
crazy.
And, because we had to watch it through Syracuse because it was blacked out. That game
Right.
didn't even sell out. So we were watching it through the snowy screen
Oh,
on a
yeah.
little tiny TV.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was a
Yep.
great game.
Josh, what about you?
I liked when the Bills beat up on the Raiders.
Yeah.
That game that was on TV.
I was at that one.
And
Weird, huh?
Yeah. That was a great one.
my least favorite was against the Titans.
We didn't say
That's
least
why-
favorite.
Well, I need you both. You brought it up, and I'm like, man.
Trying to keep this positive, Josh.
Well, I'm just. Well, me too.
Anything else?
Yeah,
Double
last
A?
question for you.
Yes.
Last question for you. If you were to pick a character from Wizard of Oz that you are, what would it be?
I'm not going to be that guy and say the wizard. What about you, Josh?
I'm Dorothy. Come on, guys. Let's go see the Wizards. Come on. One more drink, we'll go see the Wizards.
Yeah, one more drink. You're right. Aaron, what do you got for us today, prediction-wise? Bills Texans wild card weekend.
The Bills have to get over 24 points to win this game.
Uh-huh.
I say it's 27-17. We win.
Perfect. Double A, thank you very much.
Hope he's right.
I hope he's right.
If he's wrong,
He's
fired.
yep.
If he's wrong, he won't be on next week. How's that?
Yeah, perfect. Real quick,
Well,
Dave.
no.
Dave Marinowski picks the Bills 24-17.
Where you at?
Wheeler says beast mode for Josh Allen.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
It means he's gonna do good.
That means he's old and playing for Seattle?
Not beast old, beast mode.
Same thing, right?
Oh, I got confused for a second. Real quick, couple other favorite moments from the. We can do a little reflection here on the regular
yeah.
season. We mentioned the kick return on the onside kick for a touchdown. What else did we have today? The trick play versus Dallas. Duke Williams, who may or may not be active. Steve-O says he's in today. He's active today. His game against the Titans, 4 receptions, 3 for a first down, 1 for a touchdown, which ended up being the game winner. That was the whole thing about that was a lot of fun. And Alan DeCroft against the Steelers.
That was money.
That was awesome. To me, Josh, real quick, I don't feel the way I do for this game, the way I did for like the Patriots game, where I'm like, it'd be cool to win. I mean, I was let down when they lost, but it was like,
We have to win today, Billy.
we have to win. And that was the same way with the Dallas game, I felt, and same with the Steelers game. The national media.
That's how I felt. But today we really have to win.
No, hear me out. What I'm saying is, I felt with those games, you really had to win. But the Dallas game and the national
were
media
huge.
on Thanksgiving, they went out and did it. The Steelers game gets flexed, national media, they go out, and I don't care if the game was 3-0. They won that game, and that was it. They locked up the playoffs. They did it when they had to. Today, they have to do it in order to stay alive, and I feel like they're going to. I really do.
Me too.
I do. I just think they've got it in them. What do you think about the game today? Score-wise, prediction-wise, key players.
Key player, Dawson Knox will be big.
Dawson Knox will be big. I'm going to go with Josh Allen for my Bills key player. Dave Foote in the house, everybody.
Hello, Dave.
Hi, Dave Foote. Speaking of special guests, Dave is one of them up there. I hear you have a special movie star in town today.
Oh, well, yes, I do.
Really?
He's supposed to text me when he's here.
Did he text you?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Well, where is he?
He's down.
And again, if he doesn't, I tell you what, you're a piece of trash if you don't bring this guest on the show.
He's falling apart.
Uh-oh. A real piece of trash.
Forky!
Forky's here! All right!
Anyone know Forky?
I got a couple questions for Forky.
He lost his voice.
He did.
Yeah. If you ever saw the movie, some mean little girl stole his voice box.
You know what? Then he's trash.
He's fine.
What does he think about the Houston Texans?
Trash.
We told you we'd have a big movie guest this week. We didn't lie.
I've been taking care of this guy for a day now. He's a handful.
Is that why? Boo. Is that why when you picked him up, his legs were gone? This is like the egg in high school. Except it's a spork with eyes. Very creepy. Right, Forky? What does Forky think about the outcome of the game other than the Texans are trash?
I think they're trash.
Good enough.
Trash?
Trash. Trash.
What do you think, Billy?
24-17 Bills. I think they get 24 points when they need it the most. And get the fork out of here.
Come on, I knew that one was coming.
24-17 Bills. That's what I got.
33-23 Bills.
Really? You think they're gonna put out those points?
We're
Huh?
gonna put up some points. We're gonna need to. I think we'll need to. I think we'll do it. Get the fork out of here.
Get the fork out of here. You know what? To get us the fork out of here, I think we need to hear that song again.
What song?
The song. The one that everybody knows. I don't think everybody knows it. Let's go do that song again. Oh, God, I'm attached. I'm attached! You know what you're doing.
I know, but I don't know. Are we going to do the...
Yeah, we're going to do it just like we did on the outro. Intro.
Right. But I'm not singing, right?
Yeah, you are. We're going to sing it all. We're all going to sing it.
All right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The show is over, and we're going to do this part all over again. Go, Ready?